In the first part, we denied to use amplifier when we use this Boss radio. All this also Boss radio, the Boss radio, and here we will decide whether we can get the nice sound from 6.5 inches speakers that are installed here on the front of the board. Guys, I already know that we will get awesome sound. Yeah, spoiled everything in the beginning of this video. Let's go! And you can see here we have a template. These are speakers. Yeah, and if I want to install them here, you can see how much space it will book here. The only way, of course, to remove these ventilation grilles and then put the new one here in the middle. Yeah, and both of them will be close to each other, and I think about creating some box for them here. Yeah, and probably some plywood or plastic to make it stronger, this wall. I don't know yet, let's see. But first we are going to remove this grill by drilling out. Forgot the English word. So guys, here is the challenge. So I cut out this template. Without it, it would be especially difficult. I put it here. Every time when you have already existed hole, it's a problem to make a new hole, because you actually need a hard center where this drill will, this central drill will come in and make this circle also centralized. So and it's quite it's quite difficult to figure out where is the center. I need to know it exactly. So yeah, and how you can do this here with this template, you have places for the screw, so you can make a cross mark here and here, and you will get the center, and then you have to do a small drill to which this one will go in. You will see it now, I hope. Yeah, why I install it this way? Yeah, so here is already opening, because this lid, yeah, it will cover partly here. I don't want this to cover sound. By the way, look, yeah, it's not straight surface here. It will be a kind of challenge problem too. But that's how I will be doing now. And guys, I decided to remove this template because I wanted to keep it for the second one. But the most important point, now you have the center. When you cut out this, it will disappear, but you need this center if you want to make another speaker exactly on the same location. So it should be more or less on the same location and look nice. So that's the only now when we can get this center and take this measurement and transfer it to here. So that's why I don't cut it right now. First I will do measurements here. Well, guys, you have seen the drilling. Yeah, I didn't know that fiberglass it's so actually hard material. Makita sometimes was. I have seen some smoke from there, so I stopped for a while. Yeah, I think that ventilation grills were not exactly on the same level installed, but anyway, that's what I got. This place is better. Yeah, because when I tested, you have seen here a hole, and but the structure of ceiling here, rubber ceiling, which is not hard, not soft, some medium hard, medium soft, I think will compensate everything about flatness of the surface, and I think I can tight hardly this screw without any deformation for the speaker, for the cone, or for the magnet. So I think it's quite fine here about this rubber sealing. I will also read manual if they say to use some other sealing, I don't know, but probably just this is fine. Maybe I need to prepare surface here around somehow additionally. Let's see. So, and it happened that this big Makita wasn't, as you probably noticed, so convenient. Here I've been using this small toy Bosch, this one. Yeah, so I flatted the surface, yeah, in order this rubber sealing to work better here, and I will need to cover this with special painting now. Yeah, but if I'm checking, yeah, I think it will be satisfied result. I'm not sure even if it was needed to do this way, but anyway, it's not bad, I think. Yeah, but I will need now to paint it, and the painting color will be a little bit different, of course, but that's how I do this. You remember there was two ventilation holes, and the only option I have now is to have just one in the middle. And I had 4 inches, I think it's too small, so I bought 4 inches from this company. I don't know who they are, but that's the only option that I was able to buy here in Finland. And I think because 4 it's a little bit small, I think 5 it's quite nice to have it here. There was square, rectangle, yeah, maybe that's the right word. And I decided to buy round because speakers are round, obviously. So I will put it just here. I decided that I don't need any lock here because my use case supposed that I don't store this board somewhere where they some people can steal stolen, I don't know, something. So in case if I want to have locks, I can put them on the side in the future. So now I will drill the hole. I already evaluated that the hole should be about 100 millimeters. Actually, somewhere there is written about, yeah, 98, so it's like 100 millimeters. How much in inches? Well, my brain doesn't work on Friday night. Yeah, so it will be a good hole for air. I hope that just one is enough here. Painting. Guys, no painting. It's ended up this way. Yeah, I have the whole video about it. I will put the link. So, and here we are. It will act as also improvement for sound, I think. But the idea was, after all, because I had this Evatic for Evatic, and yeah, I decided that I don't want to try this on the floor, that I initially wanted to use it. I say about this in the video why, and I decided I will put it here. It will, I was sure that it will look absolutely nice, but how practical we will see later, and I will update you. But now, so it's about this project, about speakers, music, and so on. And look, when I put it here, I have a huge gap now there. Yeah, so I knew about it. I expected this, but I didn't expect that it will be so worse. So of course we have this gap here. So what I will be doing now, I will cover with the tape and fill this gaps with this black Sikaflex. Fortunately, I have it here, and only then I will put the speakers. And the ventilation hole, I think it will be the same here. Anyway, I was thinking to cover edges with the Sikaflex, and because it now holds the project, when I will be filling here, I will do the rest of the job here as well. Well, guys, everything prepared to filling with the ceiling, these parts and all around. Guys, totally wrong. I forgot everything. So first of all, of course, you have to cover both surface from both sides, like I doing here at the end correctly. Then you don't wet the place where you put silicone or any sealing. You first put it on the dry place, then you wet this place after that, and the tool, and then you make it looking nice. That's the way. So it's the only place that will be done correctly, and after all we will compare. Yeah, so and here you have to cover from both places before you fill it. Well, guys, using any sealing, doing any sealing silicone, it's always a huge challenge. Yeah, when you're doing on the kitchen on straight surface, gray on gray, well, you can do this well. So as you can see, it's really nice, and especially gray on gray, you won't notice any problems, but there is actually no problems. But black on white, not straight surfaces, yeah, well, you have to have a long experience doing it daily. It doesn't make sense to fix something here, because you will just make it worse. You can fix it probably later. Well, I'm removing all that stuff and waiting things to get dry. Look, guys, these parts that I cut out from speakers and ventilation grill, I put there. I cleaned there a little bit and I put there. The idea is mainly for the testing. Well, maybe it will do some improvement for sound here, but the main idea is to test what will happen in winter time, over the time, wet environment. If they fall out, I can remove them easily here. So I will be just monitoring and there will be update later about this form here. Well, it doesn't look actually nice, a little bit odd from here if you have all white around. Maybe gray would be actually better. What do you think? So now it's dry on the next day. Well, yeah, it's rubber fillings here, like it will do the job of sealing, I believe, and I hope so. Yeah, a little bit dirty here and here. I will, by the way, I think I will scratch with this Makita. I will remove these marks now. Yep, well, here you won't see this when the lid is closed, but yeah, well, on the video it's really more nice than in real life. I think the worst part is here actually. But what I really like, how strong it's here, yeah, on the curve. So that's really amazing. We will see over the time moisture, cold. So I'm fishing at almost 0 degree Celsius, 32 Fahrenheit, I believe. Yeah, let's see what will happen. Yep. Here I use rivets. This one, they promised blind rivets, but actually it's not blind, and it's supposed to be stainless steel. Well, let's see how it works after few trips. And from the opposite side, I use this washer, stainless steel washer. So it's going this way. You will see it now. So first I need to drill a 3 with little bit something hole here. So they include a set of screws with washers. I think I complained in the beginning of the video because I was thinking they are too long, but actually I'm going to build a kind of protection here. I don't know yet what kind of, for the better sound and for still having a lot of space here for the stuff. So some protection I will design. That's why that will be covered, so I can use original screws that are included. That's why I put also just 2 now. I want to hear how they sound now there, because I was listening them here. I will do the same with the second one, and then we'll check the sound. Yep. Well, guys, I was surprised. Yeah, when I was young, I built some speakers boxes for them. I was doing some amplifiers myself when I was young, but now when I'm okay, let's say old, I forgot everything and I forgot how it works, and I was so surprised. Look, I was listening to this during different project here in the board. I was listening to this speaker here, and well, it sounds somehow. I was thinking, yeah, well, quite average speaker. Then I integrated here and start closing lid, and here I already see what is happening. What is happening? And when I closed, I start hearing so much basses here, and the sound became really different. Music is totally different. I was so amazed, so surprised, and then I recalled, yeah, of course, that how it works. I will try to show you. I will try to find some singer who will not ban me on the YouTube and demonstrate. I'm not sure if you will see the difference between close and open lid, but at least you, I think, will notice basses that you receive having them integrated here. And I will show you my speakers that I built when I was young. These speakers, 100 years here stored.
Пацан сказал, пацан сделал, на фоне синим, красным и белым. Мне этот фон дорог и приятен, но только без кровавых пятен. Мне не нужна война, вот слова реального пацана. Мне не нужна война, честь и совесть у меня одна. Нам не нужна война, вместе с нами Бог, а не сатана. Нам не нужна война, честь и совесть у нас одна. Пацан сказал, пацан сделал, понеслась по беспределу. Нам непонятны такие понятия, мы с Украины не враги, а братья. Мне не нужна война, вот слова реального пацана. Мне не нужна война, честь и совесть у меня одна. Мы словно в запое глоток пропаганды, по самые уши, по самые гланды. Но правду расскажет и наспор замажет свистящая пуля у виска лейтенанта. Актеры, ученые и музыканты, ведь мы не агрессоры, не оккупанты. Очнитесь, умойтесь, свободно вздохните, проблюйтесь, прозритесь, но не молчите. Нам не нужна война, вместе с нами Бог, а не сатана. Нам не нужна война, честь и совесть у нас одна. Пацан сказал, пацан сделал, а мы за дело душой и телом, и все тупим с каждым часом. Ну что, готовы стать пушечным мясом?
Well, guys, probably you were not able to detect the difference, especially if you listen this on your phone, but at least you notice basses for sure, and they are absolutely different from when the speakers was just somewhere alone. And I think the best difference you could see when I was here and opening and closing on the video, I reviewed the video, it may seem that when I open the sound is better. No, it's just about the loud, and like you see this on the video, but in real life, no, closed is the best sound. Anyway, you were able to notice basses, I'm pretty sure. So now I should consider how not to lose them, doing some protection, building some protection. And what will happen when I have a lot of stuff here? I think everything will be fine. Should I put some also soundproof solution here inside? I don't know, maybe when I have stuff there is already enough. So here are some parts I need to screw so they don't blank when I listening music, but this is awesome. This is really awesome, and it's just two front speakers, and then I have two there, but we will not get I think much from 4-inch speakers, and this is 6.5. So let's continue. And now let's continue with cable, because they are now temporary connected, and that's the cable that I will use. It is control cable. I have separate video about electric that I'm doing here, and I tell more about these cables, so why I selected them. If just tell shortly, then yeah, it's 2.5 millimeters, or actually it's I think gauge 12, if I remember right. So, and it's round. It can go through the cable gland that I have here, and goes through the floor of the board, so over there and to there. So it's convenient solution, and everything proof. Yeah, well, you will see the link in the video if I already done this video about electric and more about these cables. So I will use them, and for extra protection I will use a sleeve. And in order to put, do I need extra protection? I think I don't. No, maybe not. Maybe I just put cable. I cannot go from another side, so I have to put it there because it's all under the floor coming. I decided to put a protective sleeve, but in order to do this I need to extend this cable with a kind of rod, because otherwise I will not get it back from there. Put the mark there, then put the sleeve up to that mark, take it out from there with that kind of rod, and that's it. Why I do so? Because I need to seal the sleeve otherwise the water will go inside the sleeve. Yeah, well, I hope I can make a video of this and you will understand better. Seems like obvious things, but it is not. So if you want to put the cable to the cable channel, or how you call this, sleeve, pipe, it's better to use a bigger diameter. Yeah, I have it, but I decided to use this one. I have it 3 meters. 3 meters, well, I can't now figure out how much. Well, it's 10 feet, yeah. 10 feet, and it was a little bit difficult to put it in. Why I put it to 3 meters? Because I don't know what length I will have yet. So just keep in mind, the bigger diameter, of course it's obvious, will go easy. So keep it in mind when you buy these channels. Sometimes they cost quite a lot. And so I'm here on my mark now, and I will need, by the way, did I tell why I decided to put finally this to the protection channel? Because I wrote to manufacturers of these control cables and they didn't reply, and it holds my project. I want to do everything during the winter, otherwise I am not fishing in May. So I decided to put this, bought it today and decided to put it to the channel for extra protection, definitely, because I have there, I might have, and I will have for sure, water there under the floor on my board. I don't know if if you already have seen this in my video. Well, now about insulation. Honestly, I don't know which one will work against water protection. It's just normal electrical insulation. I will put this one. If you know, let me know in comments, but I hope this will be enough. You need to protect this, of course, for sure. Okay guys, I covered this kind of cable in my another video about all electric for marine. So what I found when I was working with this cable, that this thread, do you call this thread, it doesn't work actually. So I splitted this to, here will go to one channel. So the idea here was, let me put this way, to put it here, and another channel will go here. So as I told, I covered it in another video about color grading, so they actually have numbers here. Well, you probably won't see them. Yeah, doesn't matter. If you want to know, you can watch another video. And screen, actually, well, it was quite stupid idea, because where do I connect this? It should be ground, common ground of the board, and it's not about fiberglass board, and I didn't put any other oh, how can I say, electricity here. So I didn't put any plus or minus here. I just plan to have speakers there, so this ground will not work, because I don't know if you know, it should be connected from both sides in order to work. And I don't think, honestly, I'm not a sound engineer, so I don't know if the ground of the speakers are common in them. Let me know in comments if you know, and whether I can connect screen to the ground of the speakers in order to isolate them from any kind of interference. But I think because I don't have any power cables here, I don't need this screen, so it was a kind of stupid idea to buy this cable with screen. I will still keep it here just in case, if I will do some maybe socket light, something that will provide common ground here. Then I will connect this screen probably, if it helps at all. Well, then the next subject is about shrinking tubes. Yeah, so I will put this to shrinking tubes, and this pair and all of them in the big one. It's also covered in my video about the right electronic for boards, so which one shrink tubes you need to use, and which one you don't want to use in the board. So just watch if you like it. Well, this speaker, yeah, okay, I shrinking them, yeah, and now we are going to connect clamps, terminals, clamps, I don't know how you call them in English. So, and these speakers, they have different size for plus and ground. And unfortunately the most popular clamps, how you call them, by the way, I don't know how you call them, they even don't know it. They are for the standard size. I think it's 6 millimeters. I don't know how much it's in inches. For different types of cable. Not types, but gauge of cable, yeah. Red, blue and yellow. So that's the set I have another set. I have many sets, but most of them are for this standard size. And for the ground size that these speakers have, I have only this type, which I don't consider the best for, where is the light, for marine application. Yeah, okay, yeah, something wrong with my English. However, because I have always access here, if something will happen, I'm okay to change. So I will use this very basic Chinese terminals for the ground, and that not very basic, again, Chinese terminals for the plus. And I think it will work fine. Well, guys, I installed positive terminals for both speakers. So it's 2.5 millimeters or gauge 14 about cable. I don't know if you know, the colors of terminals are not about, they are about the gauge of the cable, not about anything else. So the blue one is for gauge 14 or 2.5 millimeters, and I hit it here. I checked on that one, yeah, and if I hit here, yeah, it's also make some deformation. So I don't know if this is for a purpose, but in my case I need to have them easy switch on, switch to the speakers, or remove out from them, so I don't want to hit that area, especially on the speaker. I don't want to damage speaker. So about ground terminals, as you have seen, they have different size of them, and why it's that you buy everything, you have a lot of everything in your garage, in your home, and you don't have the exact things that you need. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have exact things that I need, exact size for the ground terminal, so I will temporarily set something else until I buy another one. But you got the point, yeah? So if you want to have everything nicely, precisely, I think you have to buy something like that with heat shrink tubes. So probably that one that I bought from Amazon. Yeah, they say here like warranty limited. Wow, that's definitely beneficial to have limited warranty, yeah. But there it says lifetime warranty limited, yeah. So, and it's made in, wow, PRC. It's just China, if you know. Yeah. So, well, more or less okay, I think. So, this set, I think you can use it. Not the cheapest one, actually. Yeah. So, well, yeah, I want to focus on that small details because I think it's important when you have open console board and you use it in November in Finland. What is November in Finland? Do you know? Yeah. If you don't know, I can show you. Well, guys, I will connect grounds and we finished here. I will isolate temporarily this screen. Well, I think that's more or less okay, cable management. So you have seen it's a little bit tricky to put this on the right place, yeah? So that's how I did it, and that the length there I will figure out later depending on where my radio first and second one will be installed. But the point is that now I have this cable protected there. Yeah, I probably will put this also here, like keep it this way to the wall. If I do this, maybe I will even show you, because here I want to put precision compass for autopilot. This one, it's another project. Subscribe to see it. Yeah, well, otherwise it's like that. Guys, that's what happens when you use cheap tools. In that case, there is cheap circle saw. Yeah, it's bended. Well, look, it burned. Yeah, so I have smoke here and small chip, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. It reminds me something. Well, Makita is also extremely hot here, and there was smoke here, but it's still alive. Yeah, so that tool is quite good. I tried different speeds, so as you can see, nothing burned. It's clean cut, and yeah, without any additional support you can do quite straight cut. So yeah. Well, okay, these sound boxes I made finally for this place, they are practical rather than nice, so it was like quick make, and finally I also cut it again, a bigger hole here with jigsaw, because the purpose of them actually to protect speakers here. My idea was to protect them because I wanted to use the whole place as a box for speakers, but I have to store some stuff here, so the idea was to protect speakers from that stuff, and my only idea was to place something like that and don't cover them entirely. So when it was the initial hole, it was something like that, which I didn't like because here nothing is protected. So I made a bigger hole with jigsaw because as you have seen, I damaged my circle saw, is it called? Yeah. So that's how I want to place it. And in case if I want to protect from the top, well, I can put some grille here, and I think it's quite okay from the stuff that I store here for protection from that stuff. Yeah. So, and the good point of this construction that I can first drill the speakers somewhere here. They are just there, and then I can drill through this construction here. So it's like easy installation or demounting if I need it. And the second is the same idea, yeah, again rather practical than nice. Is it the right English? I'm not sure. Yeah, so it will be something like, I didn't test it even yet. This is the first time together with you. Yeah, of course the cable will go through here. Yeah. So, but it will be something like that also. That is quite well protected, I guess. I will just show you the final results soon. And we are quite done with that, I think. Well guys, and that's it. I put boxes here. Buses are awesome now, and everything is vibrating here. Rivets, hinges, I have to do something with that. Let's finally go on the classic music at the end, and if you have headphones or good sound system, then you will definitely hear these buses. And remember, a lot of things remains undone yet for this project. Not undone, but not done. So electricity. Then, by the way, I will need to marinize this radio because it's actually for auto only, for the car. So I will marinize it. I will show you how I do this in the next parts. I will put also, you remember, speakers 4 inches there, and a lot of other different projects in this board. So like, subscribe, and now let's go to Peter. And guys, when you sit here and the music playing with all these buses and everything, it's a good massage for your let's pretend I forgot this English word.